am a global citizen. So that means I have the privilege to have traveled to and lived in many countries. I'm from the US originally, but I'm currently living in Germany. And it's actually the first location where I get the most questions of like, why did you move to Germany? Honestly, if I don't always answer from my heart because I felt like a direct sign from Creator to come and thread light here. I had a number of synchronicities that made it feel like it was going to be of resonance with my path and with what I'm meant to do in the world. But I wanted to take a moment in this video to explain some of the differences coming from a decade-long buy local living in California to living in Germany. So I want to explain why I'm in Germany from the process of negation. So some of the things that were going on in California, like for instance, California spiritual communities, I know as somebody who I self-identifies as multi-religious, I loved and interested in the mystical and esoteric aspects of religious traditions, a deeply entwined in energy. I mean, that's why I did my undergrad in physics, is because I thought the divine was energy and I wanted to study energy in every form. And, I went on to actually study Qigong because I thought it was more efficient and had a longer track record of not being changed or completely dismantled by new discoveries. Coming here to Germany, I noticed that there was this interrelationship between activism and alternative living. And I felt like that was really primary for me. In California, I felt like I had a lot of activist communities, and then I had a lot of spiritual, artist, underground, alternative communities. And I didn't see so much of an overlap. So that's one of the reasons why now I feel like Germany is a better choice for me. But this lack of activism within the underground, artistic, spiritual community of California was really woven in by many inverted themes. So there was a lot of spiritual bypass, a lot of cultural appropriation, a lot of toxic positivity. Nobody could be unhappy, nobody could be struggling. These weren't versions of people that space was made for, and I have always had a completely opposite perspective. I'm talking about a school where the majority of people are in some form death doulas. We're interested in looking at the dark aspects of the lived experience of human bodies and standing and holding light in those spaces. So not necessarily just saying, well, it has to be all good because spiritual equals good and light and bright and everything happening the way I want it to, which is inherently childish and immature.